Takano. He can't just chatter on about that stuff to Mahabara. Look, he's really confused.
Oh my, are you? If you want to hear more, ask me anytime.
I never want to hear anymore. Fuck off. I never want to hear about these fucking stories ever again. Because you're fucking insane. I legitimately hope I never see you again.
I have heaps of grotesque stories that boys your age seem to love hearing.
Oh, yeah. I love hearing that. Can't get enough of those stories. Especially the ones that make me want to kill myself.
Thank you. If I feel like it, I will. For now, I softly and safely gave my refusal. Takano seemed a little unhappy that Tomitake had rained on her parade, but she stopped talking about it then.
Thank God. Thank you, Tomitake. You're my hero.
Even so, it was still a very interesting story. No, it's not. That Oyashiro-sama's curse, which we thought of as strange freak deaths, were really homicides, perpetrated by people in the village.
Look, I don't give a shit. Because as long as I just keep my head down, nothing bad can happen to me. Well, nothing bad should happen to me. At least that's what I hope.
Well, I mean, if you thought about it logically, it would have to be. People who wouldn't be dying because of a curse. Someone's obviously killing people and making it look like one. Indeed. As for who that is, it might be safer not to try and find out.
That's a solid little jab of saying, hey, stop now.
You seem like you know, Takano. You may not have proof, but you seem like you believe it. Oh my, why do you think that?
Because you're a crazy psycho bitch.
I just kind of vaguely felt it. It didn't seem like our extreme passion for this research could be explained just by these things being taboo or being safe and easy. This person loved walking through the profound forbidden abyss of risks and taboo.
Yeah, because she's insane.
Let's leave it at that, Mahabara. I just helped you escape, and now you're trying to talk about Oyashiro-sama again. I wanted to take a nice walk while it was still cool. Tomitake seemed a little disappointed not to be able to go on the date he'd planned since I had brought up a weird topic.
Damn it, man. Quit cockblocking me.
That's exactly what he meant. But right now, there was something I wanted to ask, just for a little bit. Why? And that was about whether Satoko's uncle will be chosen for the curse this year. Why do you give a shit? Who cares? If it's him, it's him. There's nothing you can or can't do about it. If he was, then another miracle would happen just like last year. A terrible incident would happen again, but it would release Satoko from her unfortunate circumstances once more. Well, I do have a few suspicions as to the kind of people who would probably become involved. Of course. It's a natural, inevitable conclusion for anyone who's researched the history of Onikafuchi Village.
Who do you mean? I swear to fucking Christ.
What would I do if I knew? I asked that question to the other me deep inside, but got no reply. That's because I'm done with you. How enthusiastic. What would you do if you knew? Nothing really. If you found out, you might get into danger yourself, you know. Oh, don't worry, Keiichi's stupid enough not to care. Maybe the fifth year's curse would be you. Hehe. Takano, toying with taboo, gave a devilish satisfied smile as though nothing in the world would be more amusing. She was probably trying to tease me, but I didn't feel like going along with her little game one bit. You'd like to talk pretty big, but you don't really know yourself, do you, Takano? I felt a tinge of irritation at Takano's roundabout way of speaking. But those emotions escaped my mouth like water flowing through a strainer. even though I was a little surprised at how directly I'd spoken out about what I felt. Of course, I wasn't the only one taken aback. Tomitake's like, "Damn it, dude, stop it! You're ruining everything!" Oh my, here's something. You may be just a boy, but you can still provoke people. How unexpectedly rugged. Rugged? Man, whatever. I'll just say rugged even though that's wrong. Fuck it. I don't dislike people like that, you know. Takuno's tongue poked out of her mouth, and I was convinced that it was long, thin, and split in the middle like a snake's. I wouldn't be surprised. Alright, I'll tell you then. But you have to promise me 3 things first. 1, not to regret it no matter what I tell you.
Oh, fuck me. I'm regretting it already. Because you're a bitch.
2, not to tell it to anyone. 3, not to tell anyone I told you. I gulped firmly and nodded. Oh, fuck you. I would immediately just say, yeah, it's Takuno's fault. Fuck her. I want her to die. Because I could give 2 shits about Takuno's well-being. Takuno made an exaggerated expression of distress, gave a dry, vague laugh, and lit a cigarette. Oh. Okay, that's interesting. She doesn't look like a smoker to me, but whatever. Please tell me, who is putting the curse on people? Who is it who's deciding who gets cursed? After I said that, I finally realized why I wanted to know.
No! No! You're not cutting me off like that! Fuck you, game! Yeah, piece of fucking shit. Swear to fucking God. Oh my God. Ugh. If they don't say, I will be fucking livid. Oh my God. You fucking cock. I'm pissed. Many of my classmates were playing freely in the schoolyard. A few of them had just run out of the school building after putting on their shoes, tapping their toes to the ground. Oh, you piece of fucking shit. It looked like they had just finished eating lunch. You better fucking tell me. From a time-manipulating standpoint, I guess I succeeded. What? Oh, Mayabara. Are you okay? A few girls noticed me and came running over. What the fuck? It was only natural they were worried. You'd think if someone wasn't there in the morning, they'd be out the rest of the day. Well, I'm just late for school. Don't worry about it. Anyway, what about Satoko? Did she come today? The girls exchanged glances. That's a no. I saw a thin shadow fall over their faces and knew the answer without needing to hear them reply. Satoko was absent today. When all was said and done, after being out 3 days, she'd only come back for 1. And now she was out again. Who knew she would come tomorrow? God, dude, calm down. You're being overdramatic again. I mean, sure, it's just Satoko, but I mean, Yeah, but the teacher said she got a phone call from Satoko. Oh, well, I mean, that's a little better. Chie said everyone should make sure to rinse their mouths out really well. Wait a minute, Chie? That's a little too thick-headed, don't you think? Oh, she said she had a cold. I completely skipped over that part. You're a teacher, aren't you? Why can't you be more sensitive and catch on to the fact that your pupil is sending out an SOS? Oh my God. You don't think she fucking knows? You think the teacher is completely oblivious to what happened last year as well? She obviously knows what is going on. She's not stupid. She may seem stupid, but no, she's not that stupid. But even if she did, there's nothing she could hope for. The most she could do was a home visitation. Exactly. And then what is she gonna do? I mean, you're just being unreasonable.
She didn't have any right to take Satoko from her uncle into safety. No matter the result, it would end up just like public agency with a wait-and-see attitude. Yeah, that's the only attitude you can have. It would just piss Satoko's uncle off and her suffering would only grow deeper. And wasn't saying she had a cold the best option. Yes, she's right. Be careful not to catch a cold, got it? You can go now. There's still plenty of time left in lunch break. The girls excitedly scattered into the schoolyard. Okay, Ichi-kun. Rena was yelling out the classroom window, waving her hand. A moment later, Miona and Reika poked their heads out as well. We were very worried that even you would be absent today. Thank goodness. You don't seem sick. You look pretty okay. I felt a little uncomfortable with her saying that I didn't look sick, but I didn't care that much. What happened? Overslept? Well, late is late. Thinking if I said I was late because of a train accident, she'd let it slide. You overslept? Mion was being a bit persistent. Was she going to put on her club president cap and scold me for being late? Just say yes! Well, maybe she didn't have it in for me, so I briefly stated that she was right. There's still more bento. Everyone eat up. Without Keiichi here, we couldn't have any fun, because technically it's not wrong that he overslept. He just didn't make, his damnedest effort to get there. Satoko is still absent, huh? Even Rena, feigning cheerfulness, couldn't stand to hear that, and her face darkened. She called this morning. Apparently she said her cold came back and she was staying home again. She said it might go on for a while, too. She must be sad, so we were all talking about going to visit. What are you saying, Rika? Not pleased with Rika, wearing a wide smile as though it was a happy occasion, I threw cold water on her. What the fuck? We know best of all she doesn't have a cold, don't we? Don't ever tell a fib like that again, even as a joke. I'll get mad next time. Rika furrowed her brow, looked down and mumbled an apology. The fuck, dude? Asshole? It's not just you, Keiichi. It's hard for everyone. Everyone knows what it is. It still doesn't mean we can't visit her. Dude, the fuck is wrong with you? Stop obsessing over it that much. I know I'm not the only one worrying, but none of us can do anything either, can we? Yeah, so why are you being a douche about it? That's true, but I got the feeling I would cause another fight if this exchange went on. So I apologized first. Sorry. I'm sorry so forget about what I just said. It's hard for everyone, right? It must be. It was at least clear, however, that I was the only one who had worried so much about rescuing her. You're right. You're the fucking Jesus fucking Christ to everyone. Because you're the only one that thought about saving her. You're the only one who called child service. Oh, wait, you didn't call them. They did already. They've already tried that. Get over yourself. At the very least, everyone else probably got the normal amount of sleep last night. You don't know. You assume. Probably had good dreams, too. Oh my god, you're doing this fucking again. Remember when Mion got upset? You're assuming again. Never fucking assume. They definitely hadn't stayed up all night thinking so desperately. You don't know. I mean, just stop. You're being a douche. I know it might not be what you want to hear right after you get to school, but you were late today, Kei-chan. Did it have anything to do with Satoko being absent? Huh? Mion, what are you talking about? Sometimes you act kind of full-heartedly, Kei-chan. When both you and her were absent this morning, we seriously thought you might have kidnapped her and hidden her for her somewhere.
Oh, wow. It's like she already knows what you were thinking. Jesus fucking Christ. I mean, come on, dude. He acts like he's this fucking genius. Easy for you to say. If I could have, I'd have done that last night. God, you're a fucking idiot. That's the problem. You're not supposed to. None of them had really thought about how difficult that clear as day situation was. I was up thinking all night, thinking until the night was brightening. And then I concluded that I couldn't do anything of the sort. Don't be dumb. I couldn't hide someone. You're right. I'm sorry. I apologize if I upset you. Don't worry about it. Anyway, let's eat some food. I'm starving. I took my bento box out of my bag. Everyone moved to make a spot for me to sit. Mayabara, did you just get here? And just as I was about to stick my chopsticks and Chie-sensei came along. Yeah, sorry for being late. I overslept. You're a fucking idiot. What the hell? Even the teacher was giving me that strange look. When you're finished eating, could you and the president come to the teacher's lounge? Hell yeah. There's something I want to talk to you about. Probably about Satoko, I thought. Nah, it's not about that. Ha ha. Since I left it at that and went back out into the hallway. Eating lunch can wait. Let's go, Mion. Oh my god. You're right. I didn't want to eat anything. God damn it. Fuck, you're an idiot. Mion and I exchanged looks, nodded to each other, and got up. God damn it, Keiichi. It's probably about Satoko. No doubt about it. They were saying she had a cold, but everyone in the class knew the truth. I didn't think that wouldn't have reached the teacher's ears by now. I kept playing dumb, so I think she gave up asking me. Revealing the truth to the teacher would only worsen the situation. Was that why she hadn't said anything? Or was it because she was Satoko's friend, and knew that she was trying to endure the trial of her uncle's abuse in order to get her brother to come home? Probably the latter. What should we do? Maybe we should use this chance to get a collective opinion. What do you want to do, Rika? Me. Just go in there and say that. Satoko's closest and best friend was Rika. However much I pretended to be her Nini, it didn't come close to the amount of time they'd spent together. So I felt like her opinion should be held in the highest regard. Obviously. But do you really care? No. I know why Satoko's enduring her uncle's torture. Everyone looked startled and turned to me. Back then, whenever Satoko was abused, she probably cried and hid behind her brother. But Satoko thinks that, in the end, that's why her brother ran away. Damn. That's gold. But I mean, sometimes it's just how it is. But I mean, I feel bad for her, but fuck it. She can get over it. Well, I mean, there's nothing we can do right now. Who did you hear that from? The coach, I bet. I nodded quietly. Satoko believes her brother will come back if she can withstand the abuse. Maybe that's why she's trying to push through. But that assumption has nothing to do with Satoshi coming back. It hurts to say that about Satoko, but it's the truth. Everyone hung their heads. Everyone was thinking the same thing. Satoko probably won't be happy no matter who helps her. She wants to withstand everything with her own strength. But is it really right to respect that? I don't think it is.
Even if Satoko hates us for a while, I think that will come a time when we need to save her against her will. And I think that time might be now. I told them all about what I saw and how I felt when I went to Satoko's house yesterday. Keiichi, so you think we could tell someone? Of course, only after we're sure the reporting it to the Republic agency will guarantee your safety. Without being sure of that, it could just get more dangerous for her instead. It's a difficult problem. You think you can get a definite promise out of the teacher? I had no confidence, but we had to try. Meanwhile, Rika had her hand raised for a while, as if asking for an opportunity to speak. Aw. I will leave it to Keiichi. Thank you, Rika. What? Is that okay, Rika? Keiichi is thinking about Satoko more than anyone else here. If Keiichi thinks that we need to tell someone, then I have no complaints. Thanks. Mio and Rena, are you okay with that? Mion seemed to hesitate, not knowing if she should agree. But when she saw Rena's firm nod, she made up her mind and did the same. Okay, let's go, Mion. Right. Yes. I still want to fucking know. No, god damn it. I hate the fucking cliffhanger. God damn it. Oichie-sensei was in the teacher's lounge. Oh, and he's gonna keep that hidden for the entire fucking game. God damn it. Oh. Oichie, was in the teacher's lounge. We didn't see the principal anywhere. The schedule on the blackboard under the principal's name said training, going straight home. Our principal's sense of justice was too strong. Satoko's problems wouldn't be solved with something so vague. Maybe it was a stroke of good luck he wasn't here. When the teacher saw Mion and I come in, she closed up her curry bento, saving the rest for later. Sit over there, please. She told us to take a seat in the chairs directly in front of the principal's seat. I hadn't sat in this chair since doing paperwork for transferring in. The two of us sat there uncomfortably before the teacher walked over carrying a notebook and a ballpoint pen sat in front of us. Oh, God. My bar, you were absent this morning. Did something happen? I'm sorry I overslept. Really? I have no reason to lie. She narrowed her eyes at me in suspicion. Now I was sure of it. She wanted to talk about Satoko. In any case, I think you two already know, but your friend Hojo has been away frequently lately. Neither Mio nor I had anything to say in response, but the teacher proceeded, not minding. Would he happen to know anything? There's some people in the class spreading bad rumors. Mion looked down and remained silent, as though she were being lectured. Oh, that's mean. She sent me a quick glance. Everyone had made up their minds. They'd be leaving things to me. Mion, or you, Mayabara. I won't get mad or anything, okay? If you know something, I just want you to tell me. Sensei, can we ask you a question first? She must not have anticipated that response. She looked surprised. I don't know what rumors are going around about Satoko in class, but if those rumors happen to be true, what would you do, Sensei? Well, what would I do? If it's true that she's being abused by her uncle, then I can't leave it alone. Can't leave what alone, exactly? What would you do? Sensei's eyebrows shot up. Maybe I said it like I was trying to pick a fight. Mayabara, I'm being serious here. So am I. I'm also being completely serious right now. Please answer me. If it were true, what wouldn't you leave alone? Sensei took a few breaths, then began to speak slowly. First, I'd have to visit the Hojo house to confirm the situation. Her uncle might get mad and drive you away though. Well, okay. Let's say you did meet with Satoko and her uncle. Then what? Then I ask whether it's true. Oh, yeah, because he's gonna fucking say, yeah, I'm beating the shit out of her. Once I got the facts, I'd go from there. Please stop talking so vaguely. What exactly would you do? Even despite my tone being so provocative, Chie-sensei bit back her emotions and listened calmly, like an adult. I thought then that she was a good teacher. Chie-sensei really did have her students' best interests at heart. But she didn't have the power or the authority to save Satoko. If she let her sense of justice run away with her, the situation could get more complex. Sensei folded her arms, and for a moment, she closed her eyes as though mentally concentrating. Then when they opened again, there was a strictness in her eyes I'd never seen before. There's a law called the Child Welfare Law. It clearly states that abuse against children will not be allowed no matter who it is. So it would seem. Then what? I'd contact the prefecture's child consultation center. You said just now that I would be turned away, didn't you? Child Welfare's officers can bring the police with them if the situation demands. They will not submit to intimidation. How many days would it take after you contacted the social worker and submit the paperwork for her to be saved? It would be the same day. Their job is to guarantee the immediate safety of children, obviously. They're not going to possibly let the chance that he hears about it and then takes her and runs the hell away. Oh, it'll be like 7 months. Oh, 7 months where you can fucking kill her and hide the body. I know that. That's if they decide there's an urgent need. If they didn't, then they'd do the same as you. They'd go from there. They'd just wait and see, right? They'd just watch. It would make Satoko's uncle mood sour and Satoko would be stuck with him there. Kei-chan, that's going a little too far. I'm not lying, am I? Last year or the year before, or whatever. That's exactly what happened when the child welfare people came, isn't it? And what happened then? You and Sensei would know about it a lot better than I would. I had said too much. I didn't need Mion to tell me that. I was talking crazy and itching for a fight. I was supposed to be telling her about the situation only after I was sure we could save Satoko, but I basically told her everything right from the start. Chie-sensei looked at the clock, stood up, and picked up the phone at the principal's seat. Hello. Put me through to the extension 3455, please. Is this okay, Kei-chan? Is this really okay? Oh, she's fucked. It was too late. The dice had been cast. And now we could only pray. Oh, thank you for answering my call. I'm Chie, a licensed teacher at the Hinamizawa Branch School. Would Director Watanabe happen to be in the guidance office? Yes, that's right. Something urgent came up, so I'd like to contact the principal as soon as I can. Yes, thank you. Please tell him immediately. Yes, thank you. The teacher put down the phone and tilted her head back and took a breath like I always did. I'll ask the two of you again. Are the rumors going around the class really true? Yes. Yesterday I went to Satoko's house and saw for myself just how bad it really is. You can leave the rest to me. I'll definitely do something for Satoko. Something? Please stop saying such ambiguous things. Not something, we have to save her. If they end up deciding to wait and see again, how do you plan on taking responsibility? While I was yelling, the phone rang. Chie-sensei snatched the receiver up first. Hello. Oh, I apologize for interrupting your training. Yes, actually it's about the issue with Satoko Hojo. Yes. Sensei waved us away, telling us we could leave now. Mion went to leave, but I held my ground. Oh my god. I had a responsibility to make sure she stopped saying such vague, ambiguous things. If it didn't look like she was going to say anything substantial, then I'd tell them the truth, even if I had to steal the phone from her. You're a fucking idiot. Yes. No, I haven't contacted them yet. Yes, I haven't confirmed it, but it seems pretty bad from what the children are saying. It's not just pretty bad. Do something about it. Right now. If you're going to report it, then I don't care who you tell. But I swear, if they end up just waiting and watching, I will never forgive you. I yelled angrily at Sensei and the principal on the other end. I wanted to somehow, some way, convey to them just how dangerous her situation was right now. I understand that. I will tell them as much. Mion, please take Mayabara back to the classroom. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. Let's go, Kei-chan. We should leave this to the teachers now. You better promise. Until the very last moment I glared at Sensei. Chie-sensei was being pressured by the likes of me. Idiot, this isn't the time to feel pressured. Now's the time when you give a firm nod that'll set my mind at ease. Because there's no way you can guarantee something in a situation as fluid as this. Even so, we've already left things in her hands. At this point, we really can't do anything but pray. Bang. Mion shut the door to the teacher's lounge. Thank you, Mion, for being responsible and taking Keiichi out of the situation. Because he's an idiot and will refuse to leave when he needs to. New tips. Article and statistics from the Ministry of Health and Welfare. Oh boy. Influence. Article 2. Definition of child abuse. The term child abuse means the following acts committed by a custodian, meaning a person who exercises parental authority, a guardian of a minor, or other person who is currently engaged in the custody of a child. Hereinafter, the same shall apply against a child, meaning a person who is under 18 years of age. Hereinafter, the same shall apply. 1. The assault of the child in a manner that will cause or is likely to cause external injury on the body of a child. 2. Engage in indecency against the child or cause the child to engage in indecency. 3. Substantially reduce the amount of food for the child or abandon and neglect the child for a long time period in a manner that may interfere with normal development of the child mentally or physically, or otherwise mentally fail to perform the duty of a custodian, or 4. Speak or behave in a manner that would be significantly traumatic to the child. He fits at least 3 of those. No, 2 of them. Yeah, 2, because technically he is back, but he did neglect her for a year. So technically you could make an argument for the 3rd case. I don't think he does anything of number 2. I really hope he doesn't, because that would be just fucked up. God. But yeah, definitely number 1 and 4. Definitely, take the cake for him. Article 3, Prohibition of Child Abuse. No person shall abuse a child. Act number 82 of 2000. Authority by the Minister of Health and Welfare. Authored. Obviously, no one should abuse children. Oh, God. It's fucked up. Year 19 something. Let's say 80. Fuck it. Principal abusers in cases reported to the Ministry of Health and Welfare. Total 5,352. Fuck. Mother by blood. 55% of the time. 2,943. Mother not by blood. 203. 3.8%. Father by blood. 1,445. 27% of the time. Father not by blood. 488 cases. 9.1%. God, I didn't know mother was that high. That's crazy. I figured father would be higher than mother. I really did. That's crazy. That really is. Wow. And uncle's higher than... Well, father not by blood. It's higher than mother not by blood. That's not surprising to me. Year, something else. Instances by type of abuse, in which cases reported. 5,352. Physical abuse. 51% of the time. 2,780 cases. Neglect. 1,728. 32% of the time. Psychological abuse. 458. 8.6%. Forbidden from going to school. Oh God. 75. 1.4%. Oh, God. Please. Oh, God, that's too much. 5.8%, 311 cases of sexual violence. God, fuck, people are screwed up. Fucking Christ. God, I hate people like that. Anyone who abuses children are pieces of fucking shit. I hate them. They're scum. Well, might as well fucking continue. After I save, of course. Because I never save enough. Onwards and upwards. I still want to fucking know what Takano said. I mean, I really want to know.